He tells everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Sunshine Shoulders, Moonshine Shoulders Happy Hour. We're only going to be on here for an hour. I got to meet my engineer today, but wait.
Real nitty-gritty. Boots on the ground.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that.
Boots on the ground. It's the real nitty-gritty.
Hello there, wonders of life. I see you on here.
It's the real nitty-gritty. Boots on the ground.
Hey, good morning. I'm Calvin.
And I'm Moonshine. Or John.
Appreciate y'all joining us today. I see the NTZs in the house, John.
Yeah, we need them.
Keeping this a safe and decent live stream. There's Angelica Estrada. Hey, Cal, it's from Vegas. Hey, Angelica Estrada, remember, August 13th to 15th, they're going to be in Vegas, the Sunshine Shoulders get-together at the New York Hotel if you want to join them. Anybody from Vegas, but anybody in the States, if you're welcome.
Sam Champion, Jacob Tong, JH. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
What's going on, Smoky Mountain Modeler? I see you.
Good to see Jeff.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a lot today.
Kona Ranger. I want an ice and a mini umbrella.
Yeah, he's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
You like that, huh, Frank Ellis? Anthony Edwards, one of my subscribers, he made that. And I forgot to tell y'all, here's another one of my subscribers in Hawaii. He's designing a comic strip, a Sunshine Shoulders comic strip. I mean, these guys, that's love, man.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. What's up, Sam Champion? What do you want to talk about first, John?
Well, it depends on everybody else.
Go ahead.
My apartment was $140 a month. Now it's down to $110, and
wow.
There are 3 renters in the 12 units now, so it's going fast now.
Wow, that went down, huh?
Yes, went down to 110. Now, I've heard a lot of people worry about the spitting cobras and some of the other insects, mosquitoes, and everything else here. First of all, mosquitoes, in my opinion, are not that bad here. I lived in north central Ohio, and they were a lot worse there. I don't know. You're from Louisville. They weren't that bad there. They're not that bad here. But we do have flying cockroaches. And I killed one the other day. And so I brought Show and Tell to show y'all. Let's see if I can get it up.
Wow,
there.
That's a big one.
Well, there's my thumb. Now, I don't have a screen door on my place. I had 2 of these fly in the other night, and I killed them. But they only come around once every few months. But check that bad boy out.
That's a roach.
Yes. Now, as far as the spitting cobras, I took my wife to the eye doctor, and I was at the hospital. A lot of times they cut grass here with like a sickle, but it's more like a knife. And 2 guys were out there cutting the grass. One was 33 years old. The other was 42 years old. So I asked him, I said, have you ever seen a cobra? You've been doing this all your life. Never seen one.
What's going on, TJ Johnson? He calls us the Dream Team, John. The Dream Team. But I'm going to tell you something about them snakes.
Derek.
I've never seen a snake either, but, okay, you're going to see snakes whenever you drive by and you see these big sugar cane fields. That's where they are. That's one of the most dangerous jobs in the Philippines, man. And they don't pay a lot either. But if you want to see a snake, you go walking through a damn sugarcane field.
My 28-year-old wife grew up right beside sugarcane fields. She said she's never seen a cobra, but she said she thinks they're more in the mountains, and they might be.
Jay Maletti one says, "Hi guys, checking out your live for the first time. Welcome.
Thank you."
And I see you, Levon White. Thanks for joining us, Cal Deadman.
Okay, Frank Ellis. Why the price dropped? I've lived there for 2 years. The apartments have been there for 3 years. I was the only one that lived there for over 2 years. I was the only one out of 12 because the locals cannot afford the $140 a month rent. Now they got it down to $110 a month.
And you got to realize, John, the owners of your business, your apartment building, they live in America.
They are Filipinos, but they live in Chicago.
They're getting Americanized, because normally it's like, John, for the first 3 years, it's 7,000. I don't care if it's going to be empty. I'm not coming down on my price. It's my way or the highway. That's usually the thinking over here, but the pandemic is kicking they behind now.
Well, and also on that, they would not allow children in, and now they're allowing children. Both the families that moved in have a couple kids. And they're good kids.
I've got to think about something. Okay, now these Western countries, they bought up all the vaccines. They vaccinated all of their citizens, and now they're sitting around waiting for these other countries to open up. It's like trying to have your cake and eat it too, guys. We don't have the vaccines. Nobody else has them. So I got to thinking about this. It's like trying to have your cake and eat it too.
I like eating cake.
Yeah. But you can't have it at the same time, John, But y'all got all the vaccines over there. You're fully vaccinated, but over here, nobody has it. Thailand is getting their butt kicked, and they don't have the vaccines to stop it. They were slow, like a lot of these other countries.
Well, all countries were slow, in my opinion, but they didn't know. They had nothing to go.
The vaccines, once they knew, they could have put in the order. But they claimed that they had it under control, and now it's raging out of control over there. They have just a pathetic, it's even slower than what's going on over here. John took his vaccine how many weeks ago?
About 6 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, well, it's probably expired. Okay.
But they told me I would not get the second dose for 2 to 3 months.
Well,
but like I said, I've read everything at Calvin say you're supposed to get it within 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
I talked to my friend from Australia today. He just took it a month before John, or 2 or 3 weeks before John.
And he hadn't got his second one yet.
Hadn't got his second one yet. He's trying to go home.
I'll cover up everything.
No, don't put nothing
at all.
Nothing at all, John. Just talk about it.
Okay, here's something that happened to me about 6 weeks ago, and I was sober. But in my house, I looked down on my toe, and I had a little bit of blood. Well, I looked, and the cut or whatever it was so small, I didn't even know I did it. So I wiped off the blood, and that's the end of that. 2 days go by. Well, I went and washed that car of mine, and there was a lot of mud, and I got it all wet. Well, 2 days later, it got so infected, you wouldn't believe it. I couldn't even sleep. It hurt so hard. It hurt so much. And so me and my wife squeezed pus out of it for 4 or 5 days. I ended up taking antibiotics. So just when you come here, buy yourself betadine. And if you get a cut, take care of it.
Yeah, just make sure you know that we don't endorse betadine. We're not selling it. Okay, guys.
Any brand's fine. I don't care.
Hey, Derek Casanavas, he calls you Magnum John.
Yeah, Derek. So how do you pronounce this?
Loperamide.
Hydrochloride. Yeah. I would recommend you buy that when you come here. That is for diarrhea. It's cheap. 100 capsules is like $4 or $5. You will need it here. I also keep. How do you say that? It's antibiotic.
I don't know what that is.
Zithromax.
What's it for?
That's antibiotic.
Okay.
Okay, you can buy the name brands here, and they're expensive. I think I paid for 3 of them $100. So that's like $33 a piece. But if you get the generic ones, they're only like $4 a piece. I always keep 10 antibiotics at my house at all time. I'm not a doctor. Google it on how you should take them if you choose to do that.
Yeah, Sam Champion said you guys are correct. The vaccines are available here in the United States, but people don't want to take them. We want to take them, but we don't have them over here. So quit complaining about, when the Philippines are open, when this going, when that going to open. There's no vaccines. Y'all got them all over there. See? And that's what, that's that Western thinking. Trying to have your cake and eat it too. Hey, Simply Akers, thanks for joining us.
Always good seeing you.
She said it's hot over there in Florida.
She's in Florida? I thought she was in Las Vegas, no?
No, she's in Florida.
I think the weather in Florida is very similar to here. Simply would know more than me.
Angelica Estrada said, sober, what year? 1998. I stopped drinking in 1998.
I haven't been drinking that much. Last good one I put on was when I drank the half a fifth here. What was that? 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
Yeah.
But
hey, Jason Flint. It's Jason Flint's birthday. It's August the 16th. I think he's going to stay there. But they've got some heavy hitters going to Vegas, John.
Jason, I'll drink to you.
Road to the Philippines. What's going on, Danny? check out Danny's channel, Road to the Philippines. He's funny. You don't even know he's funny, John. You checked him out yet, John?
I have not. I will, though.
Michelle Dorsonville. Okay, my two favorite country boys in the Philippines. Sunshine and
from the
Moonshine.
hills.
Christian Contreras. What's it say? Hey, not my fault. Haven't gotten.
I was like this. Ingram, I hope you're doing well. You're one of our best. One of the best.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Ingram Davis.
Yes.
Hey, Travel Mike. Good to see you, brother.
Kona, I tried putting it inside me to go to my foot. It didn't work.
Ted B says, I had my 2 Moderna vaccines over 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks now. Have my travel vaccine certificate. Still can't get to the Philippines. I'm glad you brought that up because France now has a vaccine passport system. And it's very, very controversial. And it's going to be controversial around the world. But I'm going to tell you something. This vaccine privilege is coming, guys. This started over here. They proposed a whole different bus system for people who've been vaccinated.
Really?
Here, John.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. And it's going to start with that bus, and then it's going to expand to all kinds of stuff. But over here, it's really, really discriminating because we want to take the vaccine, but we can't. But now you're going to give special privileges to the ones who got fully vaccinated, John. Not like you.
Well, I've only met one person here, and he is a high government official here that's been fully vaccinated.
Hey, thanks, TJ Johnson, for that super chat. He says, I'm chilling at the peninsula in Makati for 1 to 2 days. It's raining nonstop. Everywhere is hurting in Southeast Asia. Indonesia just passed India for the crown. Wow.
From what I read, though, Indonesia had the Sinovac, and it's not that effective from what I've read. Whether it's true or not, who knows?
Well, at least they got something. We ain't got nothing over here. But yeah, TJ, a guy was asking me about a work visa over here.
You can get them, but it's going to cost you.
Yeah, maybe you can talk a little bit about that, or maybe I can interview you, man, because a lot of people are interested in that. Hey, KF, Bink, he said, Van, he said, I know he's saying, he said, can you tell Calvin where about you are living? Yeah, we live in San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. It's about 4 hours north of Dumaguete.
Yes.
About 2 hours east of Bacolod City.
And how far from Cebu City?
About the same, about 2.5 to 3 hours from Cebu City. So you're in a good location.
San Carlos, I've been in 5 provinces. San Carlos, by far, the cleanest. It is very calm. There's no nightlife, but it's a very good place to live.
Okay, this guy says he's not taking an experimental vaccine. Well, what if they would have said that when, what was that one that, polio? You'd have been walking around like this then. Because I'm not taking that stuff. Well, yeah, see. It's the same thing, guys. Come on. But we're not going to argue about it, John.
Right. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to say I worked for Abbott Laboratories for 17 years. Yes, I was involved in your healthcare at one time. That's scary. But it took them an average of 12 years from developing a product to get it to market. And this was a lot faster. But they've been making vaccines for so long, I trusted them. That's just my opinion.
I'm not going to argue about that. We argue about that stuff.
Don't want to take it? Don't take it.
Yeah, don't take it. But I'm going to tell you, eventually, you're gonna be stuck at home.
Yeah. What changed my thinking on the vaccine was my brother got it and it about killed him. He's a lot better shape than me.
Let me say this before you keep going. There's an article today, where patients on their deathbeds are begging the doctors, give me the vaccine now. But he's saying it's too late. Go into the Yahoo, man. Yahoo takes their news from like the different places. They're saying they're begging for the vaccine, but the doctor's saying it's too late. You should have took it before. Well, not now.
And I see what happened to a good friend of ours, Ingram Davis, when he got it. It really, really did a number on him. So,
like I said, if you don't want to take it, that's on you. I mean, but I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to argue. You're right to, to take
do whatever you want.
You got a right to die any way you want to.
Calvin's brought this up many times. I'll bring it up again. Clothes. Make sure you bring enough.
I'm going to get that.
Make sure you bring enough clothes with you, and especially shoes. Right. The slippers here, as they call them, we call them flip flops, are not. You cannot get the quality that you can get in the U.S. But as far as the clothes go, I went to our local mall. And I wanted some shorts. They only had 3 pair that were waist 36. They had no waist 38, no waist 39. They had 1 pair of 40-inch waist, and that's the biggest that they carry. I had a problem last year trying to get size 9 in flip-flops, and I ended up getting a pair from Dumagetti, and it was a big pain to get them. So make sure you bring clothes.
Is that another? What's this? No, it's the same one. Okay, I'm going to give y'all an example. I'm glad John brought that up because I wanted to do this anyway. I'm going to give you an example of what he's talking about. All right?
Well, there's 2 sizes here. You have Asian size, you have Western size.
Now, here's a size 2X
Hold it. Let me get the other one.
in Filipino size. Here's size 2X in American size. Okay? These are nut huggers.
It smells like poop.
These are nut huggers. This is,
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom. You got plenty room. But look how small this 2X is over here.
Well, I wear the old man briefs and the Superman tights, and I got the biggest ones they had at Gasano, and they are tight on me, and they were 2X.
I mean, they're really tight.
Especially in the front.
Simply says that virus is back. See, it's raining now. TJ here. Road to the Philippines says, congratulations on your 3 million views. Thanks for the shout out to my YouTube channel. Thank you, Danny, man. You're going to get there, man. All of a sudden, I was right where you were. Then next thing you know, I woke up and boom. Because I got John on here.
Sam's talking about the flight in Manila. We are getting a lot of wind, a lot of rain because of the typhoon up in Japan, which is a long way from here, but we are getting it.
Yeah, the flood, John.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Flood in Manila. Oh, that's the food.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Simply Acca said the virus is booming in Florida. Yeah, I was reading that, and it said, as a matter of fact, the the Surgeon General said, because everybody's saying don't go to the UK. He's saying if you're going to say that, then I'm going to say don't even go to Florida. He says because something like 2 out of 3 of the new cases is that Delta variant. They're supposed to be 4 times more contagious.
Everybody asks Calvin every day, when's it going to open up? It might be a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while unless they just say, hey, we're going to live with it.
Ingram had surgery. Well, I hope you're okay, buddy.
Okay, he just got home.
From surgery.
Yeah. Simply Acca said, it's funny in my homeland we need it. Here the politicians and their families took it. Yep. But in the TV news, they're telling people it's not safe.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't get it, but, we'll argue about anything over there, John. TJ Johnson says, it's GCQ and DeVal now. Me and our Texas Chizoy might pull up on you. Come on, man.
Yes, we're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you over here. Zorba Dundee, my man from Melbourne, Australia. What's going on? Let's get up here, John. We can see some people. Ty Sanders, what's up? He's got a channel. We got to support all these channels.
Yeah, I agree.
He's an American married to a Filipino, but here's the difference in his channel. He met his Filipina in America. That's That's a story.
Yes, it is. I'd like to hear it. Yeah, I would too.
Remember, you're not Superman.
Well, please, why don't you two do an interview? How you met? Why you met? Why you came back here?
Yeah.
I'd love to see.
But he's never been here.
Oh, you're still in the U.S. Okay,
I got you. He's never been to the Philippines.
I got you.
Yeah. He's dating Diana Prince. They didn't know who Diana Prince was.
I don't know.
She's the alter ego of Wonder Woman. Like Clark Kent and Superman.
Okay.
John had never heard of Dirty Sally before. Come on, guys. If you're in America, if you're a big Gunsmoke fan,
I knew Festus
really raining.
And Chester.
Yeah. She got so popular in the 70s, John, that they made her own show. It only lasted 1 season, though, but my mother, we only had 3 channels back then.
We only had 3 channels, too. And that's if you turn the antenna just right to get them.
Yeah, because we used to even watch that damn what's the one with the champagne bub Lawrence Welk every Sunday.
Lawrence Welk and the polka.
That and what else? Red Skelton.
Red Skelton. Lucia Ball.
Tom Jones on the weekend.
Jones.
You didn't have no choice. Hey, Michael Onstead, he said, get your health insurance before they jab. Before the jab.
I got my
What
jab.
would that do? Would that give them a better deal, Michael? Hey, Michael Onstead, thanks for that super chat. He said, get your health insurance before the jab. Now, Michael Onstead, and like I said, this is an endorsement. He's a subscriber, 32 years in the business. If you got any questions, go to his Facebook page. He's got a group about insurance over here because I get a lot. I'm retired, I mean, if I can answer something general, I will, but he'll go in depth with you guys.
Now, I've went self-insured. Whether that's the smart thing or not, we'll find out.
Okay. You went what?
Self-insured.
Oh, yeah. Well, ain't nothing wrong with
that. I did that in the U.S., though.
Hey,
when I was in the U.S., I was getting a calcium content test. They told me it was $11,000. And I said, if I just paid for it out of my pocket, what would it be? They said, it'd be less than your copay. Well, that got me really thinking.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, John, what you don't understand about you being in your situation. If you were to buy your health insurance, you could take it out on your taxes. You can't take out the self-insurance. See? And not only that, you're assuming all of that risk. Why assume all the risk? Share it. That's what an insurance policy is for. Hey, Jay Malati one, he says, thanks for the super chat. He said they're predicting another shutdown due to the Delta variant.
Could be.
I believe you, brother. They've got 12 more cases here all of a sudden. And it's more than that. But the problem is no one's getting checked over here. See?
My wife's village, they don't want to take the shot. They don't want to wear masks. They don't want any of it.
He says, Matthew, thanks for the super chat. He said the Florida comment was BS. He said, use Google if you have the internet. 27 deaths in Florida yesterday. Florida's fine unless you were one of the 27.
Yeah, really. I have to agree with that.
So, Matthew, I don't know. I'm just going, but I'm not going to, I would rather listen to the scientists than some guy on Facebook.
Unless it's Fauci. I'm not so sure I believe him.
Well, I'm just saying, I'd rather listen to the scientists and the doctors than some guy on Facebook. Yeah. But that's what we go by. We want some guy on Facebook to, it's not safe. Yeah, well, back it up with your, science degree.
Well, like I say, it's everybody's choice. You want to take it, take it. If you don't, don't.
If you don't, don't take it. But I'm not going to argue about it. Yeah. When they give it to me, offer it to me, I'm taking it. Now, if I have to leave before, I go to Guam, get fully vaccinated. And just sit there. I'll go to Hawaii.
If you have, if you have your choice, I would get Pfizer. That's not an endorsement. That's the one I would get.
Joe T said the anti-vaxxers have the right to die. That's right. That's exactly what I said.
They may be okay too. You don't know.
But they'll get on their deathbed. That's the black guy that just got that double lung implant.
Oh shit!
And because he was an anti-vaxxer. So they almost kicked his
ass. Tore up his lungs?
Yeah. He had to get a double lung transplant. Now he's, the poster child for vaccine now. I don't blame him. Wonders of Life says, it's not the same thing. I took both, and now we'll see what happens to those who didn't take it. Well, a broke clock is right twice a day, John.
There you go.
Just because they don't get sick doesn't mean you don't need it. Ask the people who got the virus, who died.
Well, like I said, I was anti-vax until my brother got it, my cousin got it, my brother's father-in-law died from it. I got to know Ingram and saw the problems he had with it. I took it.
It doesn't mean that you're not going to get it reinfected,
but you might not get it as
you're
bad.
Not going to die from it.
Yeah, you might not get it as bad. That's all I'm caring about.
Listen, if you don't listen to nothing else I say today, when you're dead, you're dead. I'm talking about autopsy dead. I'm not talking about that old spooky stuff you see on the Mysteries channel where they say, he came back to life. Yeah, because they didn't perform an autopsy on his ass. You come back from autopsy dead, John, then that's a miracle.
Now, I see Jacob Tongue's asking about the car. Yeah, I got that car about 6 weeks ago. I tell you, it has changed my life in a positive way because we are locked down. Before the pandemic, I did not need a car. I wouldn't have got a car. The buses were so good, I could walk 3 minutes from my house and be on a bus in 15 minutes to go anywhere in the Philippines that I wanted to, and it was cheap. But now they're all shut down. But driving here is something else. Calvin said the other day that driving here, there's no rules. No, there's a bunch of rules, just nobody follows them, and they don't enforce them. I always thought we lived in a police state by how you had speed traps and getting pulled over all the time. But now I see what happens when you don't enforce, and it's a lot worse, especially at night. You drive at night here, people don't use their lights. I was told by an expat here that people here think that it ruins your battery. So they don't use their lights.
How many stops lights did you see on the way over here?
There are no stop lights in San Carlos. There's no four-way stop signs. There's no even stop signs. So you come up to the intersection.
People even,
you come to the intersection. Who has right of way?
Hey, Eve Gabriel, thanks for that super chat. He said the dynamic duo is back. Great
yes, we are.
Guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Let's see what Matthew said again. He said, okay, I already talked about that.
Right.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing about driving over here, man.
Solid gold dancers. I remember that.
I'm even afraid every time I ride on the back of the motorcycle with her, we get into a little squabble, man, because they will put your life in jeopardy over here.
I won't ride a motorcycle over here. The last time I got on one for 24 kilometers with an 18-year-old in front, my back hurt me for 3 weeks. It is dangerous.
Yeah.
I looked up the statistics. More people get killed by walking here. That's the number one killer on the roads. Number 2 is bicycles. Number 3 is motorcycles. Then it goes to cars. Then it goes to buses. And it just keeps going. Hello.
Yeah, see.
That was a hello.
People always talking about how dangerous it is over here, right? They talk about the Abu Sayyaf, the terrorists, and this and this and that. It's the road. It's the road. It's the most dangerous place in the Philippines.
People don't walk against traffic here. People walk with the traffic. You don't know what's behind you. I mean, it's something else.
It's pretty tough over here. And I'll never drive. That's one thing I can say I would never do.
I don't blame you. Here. We get the pandemic over and get the buses run like you used to. I won't drive.
Yeah, but this vaccine privilege is getting ready to sweep the world. You either going to take that vaccine or you're going to be treated like a red-headed stepchild.
And I know what that's like. I got a stepmother.
Yeah. Siri, can you pronounce that, John?
Where you at?
Siri.
Oh, heck no. Mega love shout out from
he said mega love shout out from the Val. Yeah, we got a couple of subscribers down there. TJ Superman Johnson and Texas Bobby Chazoy. What's going on, Seth Travel Vlogs?
Good to see you.
Frank Ellis says, are you saying the flip-flops over here are low quality, John?
Yeah, yes, I will. I bought a pair before I came over here. Calvin, show them your sketchers there. They were like this. I think I paid $20 for them.
These are nice, though. Vixen's Vlog sent me these, and
I paid 500 pesos, $10 for these, and they're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah, but, I always tell them, 3 things are going to expose you over here if you try to be cheap. Sunglasses, you better get you a good pair of sunglasses. Sunscreen, don't get that cheap stuff. And a good pair of shoes, man.
I agree with shoes.
Do not come over here without those 3 and spend some money, man.
And if you're going to come here for a long time, make sure you bring plenty of clothes. I wish I would have.
Reginald Brown said, Calvin, you will be able to stay after December if the border isn't open. Man, I'm looking into every possible scenario. John's watching me very close because he's a few months later.
Yes, I'm March.
Man, that information sounds good, brother. Hey, Ingram Davis, thanks for that super sticker, man. We appreciate you. I hope you get well enough where you can go to the.
What was the surgery? If you don't mind, I'll WhatsApp you later. I'd like to know about your surgery. See how you're doing.
You wasn't trying to get those what they call it, those things put inside his penis. What them little balls? What they call them? The pellets.
I don't know. Let me know if it works. Somebody here said, "How did John get the vaccine and you didn't in the same city?" I'm a senior. 60 and over is a senior here. I'm a senior. Calvin's not. Yeah. He's what? You 59 yet?
58. 58. I just turned 58. But I feel like I'm 38, man. I'm 28. It's all in your mind.
Well, that's something else I'd like to bring up. I mean, a lot of Americans say, "Yeah, you got these 2 old guys. He's got a younger girl. this old fart
Yeah.
pervert's got a girl that's 33 years younger than him. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I'm living my life the way I
That's
want
right.
to. I'm not going to sit in the U.S. and wait to die.
That's right. That's
I'm
why
gonna
we
live.
laugh. We tired of y'all
To
telling
live.
us what to do.
And that's the biggest thing I see in the
Strangers.
U.S. They want to tell you how to
Strangers,
live your
John.
life. I know.
That don't even know
Hey,
you.
pay my bills and I'll live how you want me to do.
Travel Mike, thanks for that super chat. He said, what's going on with Baraka? We were just talking about
I've
that,
never
John.
been there.
I heard something about opening travel for foreigners if you're vaccinated. Ain't true to it. Okay, they're looking into it, but here's the thing. It's
There's
a
lot of talk.
it's a far off dream, Mike. I'm gonna tell you why. Antique, which is next to the island where Baraka is, just had 2 Delta variants. Ilo, which shares that same island, is on ECQ, total lockdown. And the third thing that I say is a false dream, nobody's vaccinated there. They're nowhere near it. They got like 3% of the population vaccinated. It's not like Phuket, where it's 70% vaccinated and they open it up. Okay. They don't even have the tourism workers, Mike, that are vaccinated yet in Boracay. You know, they've got to protect their citizens. So, yeah, they talked about it.
That's Michael Cosby. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Everybody has vlogs and stuff about open. Nobody knows when it's going to open up here. I can speculate.
It's clickbait.
You can speculate.
It's clickbait.
Yes.
When the Philippines opens up, it's going to be worldwide news.
Oh,
You're not going to have to look on YouTube to get it. I promise you that. That's a fact. DJ says the PCR test is not for COVID. It's all BS. Do some research about the test. Well, like I said,
but if they make us take us, we have no choice anyway.
I'm not going to take somebody's word off YouTube or Facebook.
So I'd research
or TikTok.
You might be right.
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, but
yeah.
You got a choice over here?
We have no choice. If you got to take it, you got to take it.
Am I supposed to go to the Philippine government and say, hey, look, it's PCR test is full of shit. I'm not taking it.
If they say you're going to pay 5,000 pesos to take it,
that's right. You're going to take it. We don't have a choice over here.
This isn't like the U.S., guys.
That's right.
If a police officer wants you to do something, do it.
Yeah, you better do it.
They'll shoot your ass, and there's no ramifications, no protests.
Yeah, see, that's what I
like Calvin said, when you're dead, you're dead.
When you're dead, you're dead. Who cares how you died?
I don't care.
When I said 1,151 British died over in the Thailand.
What's up with all those suicides? Because I know David Carradine, he died there of suicide? I mean, what?
Supposedly.
Yeah,
but that's the police over there are so damn lazy. They just, hell, John, he shot himself in the head. I mean, he got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, really.
But I'm saying, I don't give a damn how you die. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're in the damn cemetery. I don't want to die right now. I'm not ready to meet Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Did they give Jesus an autopsy?
I don't know. I think they were going to, but he got up and went out. He got up and rose from the dead, so I don't think I could. But I'll probably.
That's a joke, guys. Okay, don't.
They'll flame us. They'll flame us.
But I just want to ask the people: did Jesus get an autopsy? Did they perform an autopsy? Did they take his heart and his brain?
I think they're
going
to, but he rose. So
hey, Travel Mike, thank you for the super chat. Says, hey guys, stop talking about these young women being taken advantage of by old rich foreigners. They are taking advantage of us more. Absolutely.
It's a two-way street.
They know the unspoken agreement.
It's a two-way street. Yes.
I'm glad I couldn't have said it better, Travel Mike. This is what my channel's been doing for a whole year, John. Telling guys, what did we just say before we went on? You can't look at these little cute women that look so meek and think that
they know how to survive better than you. Trust me.
Trust me. You could not, if you were to switch places with them, you could not.
Oh, okay, wait. We got here water.
You could not deal with what they've had to deal with.
Okay, John. If tomorrow all the power in the U.S. goes out, lots of people in the U.S. would die. You can turn power out here, people will be fine. They know how to hunt. They know how to cook. So, yeah, they're not as sweet and innocent as you think. I mean, but a lot of times foreigners do try to play games with the Filipinos, too. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. Now, I don't see Scott on here. He asked me to go into detail on getting your driver's license. Come to the Philippines. You got 90 days, I believe it is. Google it to make sure. 90 days you can drive on your U.S. or foreign license. After that, don't let your license expire. Go to the LTO, I think it's the Land Transportation Department or office, and you can exchange them. How much should it cost you to exchange your license? 2,000 pesos?
Well, I didn't exchange it. I didn't change my
Oh, you just showed it to
in
them?
the first 90 days. No, I don't have a Filipino license.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
No, I
okay,
just got my regular.
But I think it only cost you like 2,000 pesos, $40. But me, I let mine expire because buses were so good, and it is a pain in the ass.
Well, I want to ask you something about that, too.
Sure.
Let me read this super chat, Jason Flint. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. He said, these kids nowadays look for their information from Google, TikTok, and Facebook. That's their problem out here nowadays.
I agree.
Do your own research.
I agree.
But guess what, Jason? Not only the kids, 35%
Well,
of American adults
and I'm one of them.
get their information, their news from Facebook, John.
Well, not Facebook.
That's crazy.
I will Google it, but I read many articles to try to weed them out.
Okay, but let me ask you something about how long did it take you to get that damn license? Because some guy was telling me that, oh, it's no different in the Philippines than in America.
It's different.
Man, it's slow over here. It's so slow.
Everything is slow here. How long did it take you to finally get deed to your land?
Oh, my God.
Couple months?
Yeah.
Okay. U.S., you go to the bank, sign the papers, it's done. But driver's license took me about 3 months. But some of that was my birth certificate, my passport.
3 months.
But my birth certificate and my passport did not match. If your birth certificate and your passport does not match, you're going to have a problem here. Try to get them changed around. I had to get other IDs and everything else. I had to. Last August, they implemented some new rules on the driver's license. I had to take 15 hours of theoretical classroom, which had 3 tests, but they told you the answer, so that was no big deal. 8 hours driving with an instructor.
That's retarded.
I had to get 2 medical physicals, which were jokes. Then I took the written test and got my driver's license. It cost me, I put 250 total pesos, but it might have been closer to 3. I lost.
You mean
track.
250? That's only $5, John.
No, 250. I'm sorry, dollars.
Okay, yeah.
It might have been $300. I kind of lost count, but I had to get ID, so I went to the post office to get a postal ID, which is most recognized here in the Philippines. They blew me off, so I had to go pay a lawyer 1,000 pesos, $20 to call them up.
Now they're getting the national ID now.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can get that.
No, we can't.
Yeah, for the Filipinos, yeah.
Your best bet over here is your passport, okay?
Well,
make a copy of that.
And your birth certificate, but they must match.
Yeah. Okay, Jay.
Exactly.
Malati, 1, he says, thanks for the super chat. He said, what city in the Philippines should I visit for the first time there? I'm going to say Cebu. I did a video on that.
Cebu or even Dumaguete. I think he
can either fly into Clark, Manila, or Cebu.
Flying to Cebu.
I'm going to say Cebu because you're going to get a warmer welcome. It's small. It's not so much activity going on there. Man, Manila's like a beehive.
I wouldn't go there.
I wouldn't go. Not for my first time.
I had an 8-hour layover in Manila on one of my trips there. I wouldn't leave the airport.
Yeah, I mean.
I wouldn't leave the airport.
I love Manila down by the embassy. You know how you can go by the Baywalk and all that. I mean, it's a beautiful area, but as far as staying in that traffic and stuff, no. Okay.
Thank you, Ingram. I'll check out my WhatsApp. Now, you have Timothy Bright's WhatsApp. Just tell him we were asking about him. We're concerned about him. He was a good guy.
Yeah, he is. Enforcer says, where are you going when your visa is up in December? Well, hopefully I can stay. Reginald Graham said, Reginald Calhoun or Reginald Graham, what's his name? Sorry, brother, I forgot what it was. He said that if the borders aren't open, I don't have to leave. I'm going to Manila to find out. But to answer your question, I'm going to Guam, and then maybe I'll go over to Hawaii for a little while.
Oh, visit Kona.
Once I get fully vaccinated, then hell, I may go to Thailand. I'm not ready to go back to the continental United States yet. Okay.
I actually have a lot of things to do there. I thought I had all my loose ends tied up, but you get over here, you find out you don't. But I worry about getting back. So.
And that's one of the things that I suggest to guys. Get all your business taken care of.
I
first,
thought I did.
because you're not going to be able to sleep well over here, knowing you got loose stuff going around.
Bring your divorce papers with you.
Yeah.
Make sure all your IDs match.
Frank L said, "What about my motorcycle license?"
Okay.
Same thing.
Now, when
it's not cost as much, but
motorcycle license, don't let them expire. Exchange them. It don't cost you that much. But now,
for 90 days.
Yeah, for 90 days.
Good for 90 days.
When I went to get my license, they have separate motorcycle license, special manual transmission license, special automatic license, a special manual big truck license. I mean, it's a mess.
Yeah, Jay Malati won. Sabu is going to be your best bet. I'm going to tell you something, man. You're gonna thank me, because once you get out of that, first of all, when you get off the plane, you get in your luggage, you're going to see the money exchanges right there. They got these guys with these old M16s. I don't even know if they work, but at least
they work. Oh, trust me, they'll work.
You know, you get that money, you go right outside. It's the traffic line is not so long like it is in Manila. Jeffrey Tatter. I'm glad you brought that up. Sun and moon forces of nature. What ties are y'all bringing today? Absolutely, because he congratulates me on the one hand. Then he's on these other channels calling me Sunshine Scammer and all of that. I don't get it, man. And that's why I was telling John. I said, John, it's not the trolls who bother me. It's these guys that are following me and pretending to be supporters when knowing that they hate me. And I don't care either way, but
just be honest.
He pissed me off with that. He's on that raw facts telling them to investigate me. I'm going to tell you right now, fuck you and raw facts. Y'all don't owe me. I don't owe y'all nothing. No explanation. Right. You don't like me, change the channel. But you're not going to attack me, man. You know, it's bullshit, man.
And I'm going to say one thing on that. Just ignore these hater channels.
Always ignore.
Don't comment. Don't watch. Don't give thumbs down. Just leave them alone. They'll go away.
It's foolishness, man. But see, here's what my mother said. Success is the greatest revenge.
And you're getting success.
I let my 3 million views, thanks to you guys like that, my real supporters who validate me. It's not them. But he asked me what the dollar to the U.S. dollar to the
I went to the water station yesterday to get my water. This is what the Filipinos think of Calvin. I went in. I said, I need 4 waters. The girl working there said, I wash Sunshine's shoulders every day. Tell him thank you. That's what the Filipinos think of him in San Carlos.
It's 50.24 pesos to the dollar. As long as it stays over 50, I'm okay.
Enforcer.
Who called you Sunshine Scammer? That Sun Moon.
They call you Sunshine Scammer.
I'm saying, why do I have to scam anybody? Don't y'all realize I'm getting paid by my views? I mean, I don't have to explain that to y'all. If you support and you really want to know, then ask me. I don't have anything to hide. But they never do. They go on my Sunshine Shoulders Facebook page. It's all transparent there, guys. I promise you, I'm not hiding anything.
The only one really making money off YouTube is YouTube.
It's YouTube.
I'm telling you.
But it don't matter. Don't count my pockets, man.
I agree. It's nobody's business.
Ron Bizzle said Guam is also a small island. Yeah, but it's a U.S. territory. I can easily have access to the vaccine. It's expensive as hell, but I don't plan on being there any longer than it takes for me to get vaccinated.
And what is it, like a 4-hour flight or 2-hour flight? It's not that far from here. Okay, it's not that far
from here. And I'm right on U.S. soil again. Lynn, San Diego 102.
Yes, good to see you, Lynn.
Just make sure when you get your COVID vaccine, you don't get other vaccines like tetanus, pneumonia, flu, etc. at the same time.
Yeah, ask your doctor.
COVID has to be taken separate by weeks' time. Ask the doctor for it. Absolutely. Yeah. Red Hot said, Alpo Hernandez pissed me off. Yeah. I won't even give her, she's so pitiful.
Don't support her, just ignore it. Ridiculous.
And Pokey Bear says, what you're doing is even better. You're helping. See, that's the thing about these guys. They're not contributing 1 peso to my channel, and they're not helping anybody, guys. Road to the Philippines said, I have to deal with those fucking trolls every day. I love fucking with them back.
Calvin cussed. He don't do that very often.
See, Danny, he's the only guy that I know that's got trolls and only got, how many subscribers you got, Danny? They're on you early. I had to get on the radar before they seen me.
Kente Dynasty checking in from Memphis. I lived in Arlington, Tennessee, worked there 5 years, loved it. Memphis is a great place.
Yeah, I was stationed in Memphis.
Yes,
Millington.
Millington. I've
But
been to
man,
Millington.
I love Memphis. Yeah. Balling 1665 in Paradise. Calvin, you will love Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I've been there before. I do love it. I love it better than Cancun. I've been to both of them.
Now, when I was in Mexico, I lived in real Mexico. There is a difference between the tourist destinations and real Mexico.
James K says, hello, Calvin and John. I'm so glad I found your channel a couple of months ago. Thank you so much, Calvin. And thank you, John. James in Pennsylvania.
James, where? Oh, James K. I think I know James K. I tell you what, James K., you're a good man. You are very lucky. You are going to have the time of your life when you get here. Trust me.
Man, San Diego 102 said that was a weird video of a girl trolling you, Calvin. That was weird. I honestly believe that she has some type of secret crush on me, John, because I'm like,
hey,
why in the world?
Can you blame her?
No, but I'm saying Filipinas don't act that way.
Well,
My experience, I'm saying.
The last time you were at my house, there was a 22-year-old and a 21-year-old, and they looked at Calvin and said, "You're so guapo."
What I'm saying, they normally don't act that way like that. I'm like, who gave her that advice? You know. Pokebus says, yo, Cal, need me to take care of your lightweight? Yeah. Because we over here living, John. We ain't got time for that.
I love it here.
Yeah.
This is
Smoky Mountain Modeler. Calvin, I'm still getting remarks from the trolls for the comment I've made at Bad Apple. Badge of honor. Yeah. See, they're going to come after you.
Jeff, just ignore them. I'm
What
telling
about
you.
they come out with a new, it's a troll going around. His name is Sam Champion. Not Sam Champion, my supporter.
Well, that's because Sam went and fought with them. I used to fight with the trolls. And I found out I'm just supporting them. Leave them alone. They'll wither and die on the vine. I want to give a shout out to a troll, if that's okay. His name is Eugene Booth. I tell you what, he's been kicked off almost every channel, including Calvin's. But he is the troll of the trolls. My hat is off to you. That's all I'll say there.
Joe T says, I met my Filipina in, does he say Hawaii? Let's see.
Oh.
Wait, let me.
Okay, we'll get that one next.
Yeah, we'll get that next. All right. Yeah. See, this is the crazy thing that goes on when you. Okay. Well, how could that possibly be, John? That we missed? Oh,
there it is.
Okay. Okay, let me. I'm going to read that from Yardy Cole.
Okay.
Yardy, no. No, read it.
Okay. I like John's philosophy. I met a 22-year-old. I told her I wish she was 32. I'm actually thinking about percentage. But she lives in, I don't know what.
Tupi,
South
Cotabato.
I don't know.
Not sure if it's safe to travel there. Any advice?
I tell you what, Yardy.
I've been there. Not Tupi, but South Cotabato, which is not far from General Santos. South Cotabato, yeah. North Cotabato, no. Don't go anywhere near that.
Where's he at? I want to answer him some more.
Okay.
They don't let the 22-year-old part bother you. She may be a perfect woman for you. Don't worry about if you're older than her. Nobody here does, and who cares? It's your life. Do what you want. But ask the locals if it's safe. That's what I do. Ask the locals. They'll tell you.
Well, they're always going to tell you safe.
No. I've had many locals say, okay, it's okay here, but don't go there. I've had many.
Kevin Sound Mixer, thanks for the super chat. He said for the house build fund. It's looking good, Calvin. Love the channel. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate that. Jeffrey Tatter, give it to us straight. Don't sugarcoat it out.
He doesn't.
That's right. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But I'm going to tell you something. When you go around to a place, a lot of Filipinos, they don't travel, guys. They don't get out.
It might be the 5-mile radius that it used to be in the U.S.
You know, so if you want to know about Mindanao, don't ask somebody in Luzon. They're going to tell you the same thing Americans tell you. It's dangerous because they never been there. But Cotabato, South Cotabato, it's not that far from General Santos. Okay. South Cotabato, yeah. You go to North Cotabato, you got a problem, okay?
I was talking to a girl in southern Mindanao, and we were going to meet there, and I said, so is it Well, I'd be safe coming there. She said, I cannot guarantee that. So, I mean, ask the locals. I
But
mean,
Yardico, if I was you, I would have her meet me in General Santos first.
there you go. Send her $10 to take the bus.
Get your feet wet.
Hey, and if she don't show up, big deal, $10.
Yeah, and then, because once you don't want to just go to General Santos, then go there by yourself. Let her meet you in General Santos, spend a few days there, and then have her take you there. But South Colorado, you can take my word for it, man. As long as you don't go there guns blazing, wearing big gold chains, gold watches, smoking weed, you're going to be fine, man, because I've been there. I'm not going to tell you anything. Then San Diego 102 said, Calvin, in the world of world economics, your time is being paid equal or more to the work you put in. It's hard to believe
but it's not.
That this is a scam because it's hard to plan and present content. And that's the problem, Lynn. I'm glad you said that. Let me say
you go ahead and I want to go.
They call us creators for a reason. Some people can't create content. I can. So they want to try to say, oh, well, they never said Michael Jackson wasn't supposed to get paid for his creative ability, or Quincy Jones, or Queen. I was watching a documentary on Queen the other day.
That's interesting, wasn't it?
Beggars are somebody who's trying to get something for nothing.
That's right.
I'm not a beggar.
Or feel sorry for
you.
Okay. Every YouTube channel on here, you go look at military YouTube, any airplane YouTube, they all have patrons. They all have supporters. Nobody complains. Yeah. But somebody in the Philippines, an expat, they complain.
That's right. They complain. Look at these gamers. I mean, they're millionaires, John. I mean, the money that I earn on here, man, it's a smidgen.
And the worst part is,
come out to me.
He says he don't spend much time on here. I disagree. You spend a lot of time here. He's probably making $1 an hour or 50 cents an hour for the time he puts in.
It's because
if that,
it's jealousy. It's all it can be.
I agree.
Don't shoot the messenger, because I don't pay attention to them, because I'm over here living my life, and I'm over here in the land of pussycat dolls. They're over there surrounded by a bunch of dicks. By a bunch of dicks, and they get mad at that.
Oh, well, they call me a pervert. Hey, you pay my bills, I'll live how you want me to. Other than that, go fly a kite.
DJ says, Lynn said to follow up on a question, exactly. That's why all that you do is your copyright and intellectual property. Absolutely. But they try to penalize me for it. I could have easily helped that woman if she wanted to. She's a Filipina, John, living here in the Philippines.
She should have listened.
The Philippines is one of the most popular genres on YouTube. And you tell me you can't come up with something to entertain and inspire people about this country? You don't need to be vlogging then.
Okay, I see Tim here. Philip Cooper's a good man. Listen to him. You're not drinking.
He's drinking today.
I drank a little bit of wine, but Calvin said unless 3 subscribers ask something, you won't allow it. So you get 3 people saying John wants to drink, I'll drink. But I saw another one, smoking. Jeff, do they fly kites over here? Yes. And I tell you what, I'd love to do a video on that. They make their own kites. It's great, and they get them up there very good. They make them out of wire or bamboo and plastic bag. Oh, it's great. It's great.
Hey, Philip Cooper, you'll be back in the prison next week, John. He's coming back to the Philippines. But see, he's been in America long enough. He's having second thoughts. All that freedom over there now. See, we
have the freedom here, but he's going to have to go through hell to get back to the real freedom.
Yeah. Bahama Man 305. He said, keep up the great content, Huntsville, Alabama. I'm glad. I used to live not live, but my ex-wife in America, her family's from Athens, Alabama, and we used to own some land. Well, she owns it now. She got it in the divorce. In Elkmont, Alabama, Bahama Man.
I don't know where Elkmont is.
Yeah, that's northern Alabama. Okay. It's almost as soon as you get
Muscle Shoals, Muscle Shoals in that area?
No, okay. That's far away. Okay. Muscle Shoals is nice.
I've been through there once.
Smoky Mountain, Clayton, Mary, Philip Coop. DJ said that article about the Philippines being the most dangerous country was a joke. Okay, it was, John. Me being a vlogger, how can I read that? I'm living here in the Philippines and not address it. But people got on my case about that. Come on, man. Get a life, guys.
I hate to pick on Chicago. It's a great town. I feel so bad for the people, the south side and the west side. Last weekend, I believe they had 57 shootings, 11 deaths. We haven't had 57 shootings on this entire island in a year. So you tell
more
me?
Than that. I mean, hell, maybe 10 years. Maybe.
Yeah, but so where are you not safe? I've lived in 5 provinces. But
I'm saying they said that the Philippines was the world's most dangerous. If they would have just said it's dangerous there, I could have dealt with that. But they said it's the world's most dangerous country. I mean, that's going far. That's over the top.
I've lived in 5 provinces, including northern Mindanao. I've never felt safer.
Hey, LeVon White, that's the birthday girl, John. Give us something for a birthday, John.
What do you want for your birthday? She don't want no cigarettes.
LeVon White, thanks for that super chat. He said, I told my ex I was moving to the Philippines. That's to get away from her. That's the wrong thing to do. To get away from her.
Move about your channel.
Now she's getting on my nerves. Tell me, Calvin said, you should have warned me.
I love it. LeVon, you get over here. I want to meet you. I think I'd like you a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy, but yeah. But see, the Filipinos, their husbands that look at me, they encourage them to watch my channel. I met Jerry and Angel in Bacolod the other day. She's a fan of mine.
I'd like to try his pizza. Maybe it'd be good.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. Lee Hill says, put your ladies on camera. I've tried, and I'm not going to force my woman. She won't do it, and I'm not going to force
Mine will get on here once in a while.
Yeah. You know, they're very bashful, man. They're very shy about that. And remember, if they come after me, they're going to come after them. If they come after my woman and my daughter, then now you got problems, man. C. Brown, I'm so damn lonely. Yeah, but okay, so what do you want to do?
C. Brown, you're a wild man.
He's so damn lonely. Yeah, well, get a dog. Right, John?
Get a dog.
They got he's over here.
He's over here, so if you can't get a woman over here, I'm sorry.
Wow, Philip Cooper said, you've been to South Central, guys? I worked there for many years. I'll take the Philippines anytime over watch. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not that there's not dangerous places here, John, but they went over the top. They said this was the most dangerous country in the world. I was like, come on, man.
I feel safe.
As a vlogger, I felt the responsibility to address that.
I'm glad you did.
Because imagine now, the Philippines only had 8 million visitors in 2019. That's crazy.
Well, but I think it's because it's so far, 8,000 miles, and the airfares is so high. That's
but
what
it's right over here by Thailand. It's the same way.
But how many U.S. Americans come to Thailand? They usually go to Mexico because it's cheaper, the Caribbean.
But I'm saying, so why not? Okay, you got 1 million Americans come here every year, same as 1 million go to Thailand. Million
so it's
Brits.
Equal.
A million Brits come to. But what I'm saying is, you're right over there with Thailand. Why not come to Cebu or something? But here's the argument. They say, oh well, the infrastructure is better in Thailand. Well, how does a new man know that the infrastructure is better in Thailand?
But is it really? It's not that bad here.
But I'm saying, how would a new man know? So he's just going to go there and say, oh, the hell with the Philippines. Something's going on here, guys.
One of you two going to drive around and take us along. As soon as we get a clear day, Calvin and I've already talked to it, I got a place for us to go. Hello.
Hello. Who?
I don't want no avocados.
No. Hun, she might want them because we make avocado. We make avocado.
I think you ought to get them on here if they want to come on.
No.
You want to get on?
No,
you want to be movie star?
No. Wait. Wait. No, you come out and see what it is.
Get a dog. Clayton Murray, get a dog or a doll. Is that the blow-up doll?
He says
yours works different than mine.
He says he's lonely.
But then Clayton said, get a dog or a doll.
Yeah. Hey, Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Express says he's good to see you, John.
It's good to see you, Pumpkin Joe.
You've been MIA on screen.
I hope that beautiful daughter of yours is doing well. I've been busy.
Lynn San Diego 102 says South Central LA is very gentrified now. Poor folks are displaced by hipsters.
No, I believe
yeah, they're doing that in my neighborhood in Louisville, Kentucky. We got about 15 more minutes, guys. I've got to meet the engineer today. We'll be on next Friday. John
Yes,
said he
we
wants
will.
to come back on.
Yeah, I like to. I enjoy it. I mean, I don't get any monetary from this. I just enjoy doing it. And
Yeah, you do, John. We all every time you come on here, you're gonna sit there and lie, John.
okay,
You know good and goddamn well that I share the live with you.
okay.
Don't lie about
Thank
that,
you guys.
man.
Give more live. Give more
Yeah.
live.
See how he'll just sit there and lie in my face. Come on, John. You can't do that to me. I won't put up with it. Clinton Dow says, ha ha, yeah, avocado toast. I love avocados, and if you never tried this, John, if you ever tried this, get avocado and mix it with your scrambled eggs, man. And thank me,
No,
guys.
give it a try.
Thank me.
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Since I'm lying to your face.
Yeah.
I don't know that Gleason
Let
Baker.
me go back to AC. Yeah, Gleason Baker's a good guy.
Hello, Gleason.
He loves, he's one of the guys that, if I do have to go back to America, I'll bring him back with me because he's a new traveler. He's never been on the plane before.
Oh, is that the guy that's kind of nervous about it?
Yeah.
Just do it. You'll be fine. Just like riding a bus.
AC King says, it's envy, plain and simple. In 1 year, you've been a big success.
Yes.
I read a guy who was casting aspiration on you who has 7 years on YouTube and only has 600 subscribers. Envy. Yeah, see. Thank you, AC King.
But he should email Calvin and say,
That's
hey,
right.
watch my channel. Ask,
Yeah.
what can I do to improve? Because Calvin will help you.
Yeah,
Instead of casting stones.
Yeah, casting stones. But see, AC King, he's a man of reason, John. You ever read his comments? He thinks about stuff before he just types it down, you know. But, hey, I can't do anything about that. You know, some guy asked me, said, why do they hate you so much? You need to ask the haters that. Don't ask me. I don't know why. Black men going their own way. A1 Black Man says, the boys are back in town. What's up? Jeff Dingle? He said, it's this attitude that has me so ready for the Philippines to open. Man, I can't wait.
Jeff, it's
oh man, it's better. It's better than the best you've ever known.
It's better than we can describe it.
Am I lying, John, when I say it's good over there?
It's better than we can describe it.
See, I've got John. He's going to bear with me.
I'm 61 years old. I have a 28-year-old wife.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't get
Clayton
no better.
Mary said aspersions. Well, what's that mean, Clayton? Take us to school. Hey, but I tell you what, Lynn San Diego 102, she says avocado on toast has good omega oil that protects the heart. If you go to, they've got an Italian restaurant on Sikihor Island. It's called Dolce Amore. I mean, then they got a breakfast. It's a toast, their type of toast, with avocado and egg. It's delicious, man. It's their breakfast with bacon too. It might mess it up.
I've never liked guacamole until I was in Saltillo, Mexico. I had it at a restaurant there. Oh my God, was it good?
Jose E. Feliz said, Kevin, I love you, man. You love me, man? He said, you too, John. You're my hero.
You too, John. No, thanks a lot. I appreciate that, Pokey Bear.
Chubby Man, beer reviews. He said, keeping it real, guys. Yeah. No, I just want John to back up what I'm saying. When I tell you guys, man, it's worth that 18-hour flight.
I never had a problem with it.
You know, John, we were talking about, because they said, 50% of Americans won't last over here. That's foolishness, man. That's a lie. I've got to push it back against that.
I have interviewed 8 expats. Now, there's 2 articles out there. One said 50%, but the author said he guesstimated 50%. Another article said 1/3, but had no references. I have started my own. I have talked to 8 expats here in San Carlos. Someone's been here 25 years. Someone's been here 3 years, like me and him. Like 5% only go back so far.
Sam Champion said, haters are only jealous because Calvin has something they don't. Let me see what Sam tells, because Sam's a good guy.
Yeah, Sam Champion's a real good guy.
Oh, okay. He says, because Calvin has something they do not. Yep. Subscribers, Sam. I'll give them some of mine. Because YouTube doesn't pay you by subscribers. They pay you by views, right? And then I got good guys like Sam. I got so many. I can't
Ingram,
even
Clayton
name.
Murray,
Jason Flint, Jason King.
The list goes on and on.
I mean, we put together, and you only as good as your support group on YouTube, man. I don't care how many subscribers you got.
Okay, Lynn San Diego. So you're going to Cancun. I will just tell you, Cancun was built as a resort city. That is not real Mexico. I've stayed in Saltillo. I stayed in Cuatro, if I said it right. That's the real Mexico. It's a little different than the Cancun. It's built as a resort. But enjoy. It'll be fun.
We've got a friend, Carmen. She's in Puerto.
She's down the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah, she loves it. She posted on Facebook today. She's having the time of her life. Now, when you get to Cancun, go outside a little bit. Even though Playa del Carmen is still a resort place, it's beautiful. And then take that tour over to what's the Cozumel?
Cozumel. That's that island there. They have a pirate ship and all that stuff. I went to Chichen Itza, which is the Mayan pyramid. It's like a 4-hour trip. I thought that was interesting.
Ryan Benton, that's Brian Benton, our mascot for Sunshine Show.
Oh, okay.
The 53-year-old who suffers from muscular dystrophy, uses oxygen at night, who wants to see the naked.
He said he'll come here even if it kills him. And I tell you, that's dedication.
That's dedication. He's the type of guy, he's going to get it too, John. He's going to win if he ever gets over here.
He gets over here, I'm going to make sure he sees naked. I'll tell you that right now.
He's not
afraid. It might be me naked, but he's going to see it.
He's not afraid to tell you what he really wants. He's not going to say, I'm coming over here. Yeah, I got a job interview or something. You know what the stuff they say over here. You know why you coming, and they know why you coming. See? Hey, Rams and Dodgers fan, he said, what's up, Calvin and John? Love what you do. Keep dealing us the truth. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I mean, some guy says, what do you think your channel is going to do when the Philippines opens up? It's going to grow because when people get over here, they're going to see I've been giving y'all the truth.
And if it doesn't, he don't care. He already told me a long time ago. He don't care. He's just going to tell the truth.
But y'all going to need me more because you're going to be boots on the ground here. You're going to say, hey, Calvin, take me here, take me there, show me here. Are you going to call me? And I'm going to give you the nitty gritty, man.
Everybody wants to stay in your free house.
DJ says, for people that want to leave America ASAP, check out Nicaragua. It's cheap and safe.
I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if it's cheap. I've never been there. That's all I'll say.
But that's a good,
Might be.
I always tell guys, don't waste your summer sitting around waiting on the Philippines. You ain't going to open this summer.
I'll say something a little different. Save that money up so when you get here, you really have a good time. That would be my advice.
Well, Ryan Benton says, Calvin, will there be a T-shirt for Filipino tune-up with a free oil change and lube job? No, you can go ahead and print you up one. I can't do that because if I sell T-shirts over here, it's working. I can't work on a tourist visa, but hey, you're free to do that, man.
Just remember, don't get the synthetic oil.
Yeah.
Get the real thing.
Calvin Mike says, thanks for that super chat. You will see my story and experiences on YouTube soon. I support you guys a long time. I agree with most of everything
Michael, you get over
here. And to share my side.
Let us know. Let's share your side.
This is the most popular genre, I think, on YouTube.
Now, from what I've read, though, if you do investment, you will make more money per thousand.
Well, they've got Axie Infinity over here now. It's a cryptocurrency going crazy over here. The Filipinos, they're looking at it as a employment and as a game, but it's cryptocurrency, guys. So be careful if somebody wants you to be a manager or something like that. It's cryptocurrency.
I know 2 Filipinos that have spent 90,000 pesos, whatever that goes, $500 or whatever, to be a manager. Don't do it.
Jason Flint said, thanks for the super chat. He said, Calvin, another vlogger said, the best thing American gave the black man is access to a passport. He said, get one and leave America. I was like, damn. Yeah, it's true. But let me tell you something. We earned that passport, but a lot of people who say stuff like that, they said the best thing that America gave the black man was Jesus. I don't believe that one, but yeah, get a passport, guys.
But let's say one thing. U.S. is not all bad. It gave me a good life.
I didn't say it's all bad.
I know you didn't, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying, but there's no words written down that says I have to live from the time I'm born to the time I'm dead.
That's right.
On that little piece of earth that I can't travel and see what my options are, explore my options. I came over here and found a new life, not a new address. Hey, Ingram Davis, thanks for that super chat. He said, somebody help C. Brown. He's lonely.
He's a wild man.
Well, they got Pornhub. How much is that? That's free,
I think it's free, yeah.
But you can't get it over here.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah, you can. Trust me.
Yeah, guys, we got about 5 more minutes. I gotta head out of here, man. I wish we'd had more time, John.
Next Friday.
Actually, we'll go to 10:45.
Okay.
Because I forgot we came on here early.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Ingram Davis. We appreciate it.
Oh, he's a good
Clayton Murray said, casting aspersions means making negative comments about others and their character or attributes. Yeah. Well, see, we don't. I thank you for that education, AC King and Clayton Murray. But see, I promise you guys, this is 100% the nitty gritty. Don't get no nitty or gritty. I ignore those guys. The only
ignore them.
That I get that stuff is when somebody sends it to me.
And I used to, but
I told him.
I don't send it no more.
Do it because that's how they get traction.
And Calvin said that poisons your mind.
It poisoned my mind.
It was poisoned my mind. I still look at it, but I don't pay no attention to it.
But yeah, Lynn said they're going to. I love Cancun.
Oh, it's great.
They've got hotels right on the beach.
But Lynn, that is not real Mexico. That was built as a resort town. When I was there in 2000, they did not let locals in unless they worked there.
But they treat you hella good.
Well, at that time I was there, the minimum wage in Mexico was $3 a day. But the people that worked in Cancun as maids and whatever, they made like $30 a day. So they got the best of the best of the best.
And they
treat you great.
I seen somebody, Cal Ellis, one of my subscribers, he said, customer service is a lost art.
No,
you go to Cancun, you go to Playa del Carmen, man, you'll get some of the best customer service you ever had.
And Lynn, if you get the all-inclusive, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hey, Red Hot, thank you so much for your super chat. He said, I want Apple Hernandez to troll me, then make a video of her doing trash squats at the end of her video. See, I told John she should have kept doing the same video she was doing, taking showers and stuff like that.
I wouldn't even watch you taking showers. I've heard her mouth. Not attractive to me, but that's just me.
But yeah, you're going to love Cancun. I loved it.
Well, like I say, but it's not the real Mexico. You're getting the real Mexico. It's a little different.
Yeah,
I like the real Mexico.
I've seen the real Mexico. A guy, matter of fact, he was a Mexican-American. He got deported back to Mexico.
He told me about that.
He had grew up his whole life,
Didn't he get pulled over for no license or something?
And they sent him back. He showed me all around the real Mexico.
Well, that would
I
be
gave
good.
him an Obama shirt. Yeah, I gave him an Obama shirt. He wanted it. It was brand new. I gave it to him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I had a friend in Mexico.
Somebody said, C. Brown, my hand is free.
I don't think C. Brown's hand is free.
Oh, man. Ryan Benton says, guys, is age gap dating accepted in Mexico? I think it is.
Oh.
Is it?
In Mexico, I had a early 30s, late 20s girlfriend. I don't care what people say about me.
That's right. You know, because when you dead, John.
Well,
That's another T-shirt coming.
I ran out of giving a shit about 30 years ago. I don't care what people say.
Yeah. I mean, really. And when you over here, you get that type of attitude because that's the type of attitude Filipinos have. A lot of the stuff we worry about, they don't worry about over here. That's why I love it. I could wear this shirt again tomorrow. Nobody would care.
I will. But
no, it's true.
My 28-year-old girlfriend, she said, when I first got with you, I was kind of embarrassed to be with you. But then I said, other people do it. I don't care. So that's okay. Now, the only negative comments she ever heard was a couple young Filipino guys that said, hey, see what you can get if you got some money.
Is that right?
Now, I do know a 70, I think he's 71, and he has a 24-year-old wife. They were out walking, and a couple old Filipino women said, "That looks like child abuse to me," which I thought was funny.
Thanks, Jason Flint. But this is true for this super chat. He says, I listened to your video today, and I heard this. Don't ever cry in front of a woman unless your mama died. And then only cry for a minute, then stop. That's true.
Just
don't
be
ever
yourself.
cry in front of a Filipino,
Just be
though.
yourself.
I promise you. You ain't never cried in front of one, John.
Well, I have nothing to cry about.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm a whiner, though.
Thank you, TJ Johnson, for the super chat. He said, paid money to tell you Apple Hernandez out here begging for money on PayPal.
I saw
Guess the fish ain't biting now that she's not flaunting TNA. Yeah, see, she should have kept doing that. I don't know, TJ, I don't know who gave her the bad advice to become a troll. There are no Filipina trolls. Well, maybe she's the first one.
Maybe she'll do a reaction video to me. I think she got a lot of cottage cheese on them butt cheeks.
Yeah, I don't get it, though. Lynn San Diego 1-2 says, I need a sugar daddy to go to an all-inclusive.
Well, I tell you, they're not that much more expensive. But
it's worth it, though.
Oh, yeah, all you can eat and drink 24/7.
John, when we went there to the all-inclusive,
it's great.
We had a meeting. The first time we got there, and I'm like, what's this meeting for? I'm ready to go to the beach. It was for people who have never been to an all-inclusive. They said, don't drink too much, don't eat too much. Well, you might have told them to do it.
I did.
They were carrying people back on stretchers to our hotel. It's something you're not used to.
And plus, all your entertainment's free. I mean,
everything's free.
All-inclusive is the way to go. It's much cheaper, really.
We had a Michael Jackson impersonator at our hotel.
Yeah, probably very good.
Carmen. Man, he was so good. Every brown country you go to is going to have a Michael Jackson impersonator. I guess now every white country you go to now, because he was white when he died.
Only in America can you be born a poor black man and die a rich white man.
Simply Acker said, Cal, don't waste your time with ignorance. They will make that precious 24 hours God gives you miserable. Yeah. Every second you spend with ignorance, you become stupid like them. Absolutely. That's why I love Simply. She gives you the nitty-gritty from a Filipino standpoint.
I like Simply. She's good. She is a very big asset to your channel, in my opinion.
She is.
Apple is a lady boy.
Wonders of Life. He said, thanks for a new way to get rid of a Filipino headache. Just cry. Yeah. You don't want crying from a Filipino, man. You're done. You're toast. I promise you. Yeah, guys, we got 3 minutes left.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. I want to thank y'all for all your super chats, all your super stickers. We're a dynamic duo. I hate to say it. I got to bring John back on Friday because,
I'll come back.
I
enjoy it.
But not if you're going to lie and say you don't get paid for being on it, because you do. And yours is tax-free, not mine.
But I don't need the money.
Yeah,
I come here because I want to.
I know that, John, but you sit there on my camera, on my channel, and say,
calling me
I don't get paid for this.
Well, not really.
Bull crap. You do. Okay. You get 50% when YouTube sends me the numbers after they take their 45% or whatever. I split it down the middle with you, John.
Even though you didn't pay me for the last one.
Because it was. Yeah, I did, because we only got $20 and I took you out to dinner.
Okay.
And spent more than that.
This is funny shit.
Travel Mike, thanks for the super chat. He said, Filipinos are racist too. I heard my ex-wife, my first time, call dark Filipinos the bad word. I was in shock and asked,
but they don't mean it as a bad word.
It's a different type of racism, though, Mike. I promise.
But there is a little bit.
Yeah, but not like what we deal with over there.
No, nothing like that.
That's nothing. Trust me, okay? If it was, I wouldn't be here.
Now, Filipinos have a lot of respect for the original Negritos. Just like in the U.S. we do for the Native Americans.
Frank Ellis said Michael Jackson, born black,
died white. Isn't that funny? It's the truth, though. Only in America.
Yeah. Let me finish thanking everybody for your super chat, your super stickers. Hey, come on, guys. Let's get some thumbs up.
How many we got?
146.
Oh, my God.
We earned 200 thumbs up.
The last time Calvin and I was on here, we got like 402, and I was drunk. So,
yeah. But I want to thank
Job.
everybody for your kindness, your generosity, support. We get our validation from our supporters, not the other guys, guys. Don't buy into that stuff, okay?
Thank you, everyone.
Tonight, 8 p.m., we'll have our 1,000 pandemic giveaway that we've been doing for 1 year, John. July the 26th will be 1 full year. Okay? Go on my Sunshine Shoulders Facebook page if you want to see the transparency, guys. If you have any doubt, okay?
Where are we at on likes?
171. Come on, guys. Let's get 200 before we get off here. I got to go meet my engineer.
Road to the Philippines. I don't have a channel. I come to Cal.
Does anybody know what John's channel? He's afraid of the trolls, guys.
I'm not afraid of the trolls. I don't care what they say.
They're coming after you, John. They can't wait till you start the channel.
Well, hell, they're already making videos about me. I don't care. I think it's funny.
Later, Smokey. Hey, JH, thanks for that super sticker, man. We appreciate it.
Brown, let's party.
Clayton Murray, boots on the ground.
Clayton Murray's a good man.
We got 1 minute, guys. I forgot, John. I got to play my theme song.
Play it. I'm out of booze. Next time I come, I'll bring the Tango Y.
Bring it, John.
Okay, I will. The trolls are waiting on John's channel, but I don't care about it. They say whatever they want about me. I don't care.
Yeah, they're waiting on you, John.
I know they are.
I promise you they are, John.
Oh, they've already started on me. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? We don't care, John.
Hey, see brown boots in the air. No, it's stilettos in the air.
I got to give a shout out to Anthony Everett for this. And I've already got it in, guys, the paperwork for my copyright. Nashville, Tennessee is where you write to. If they get any ideas of trying to copyright this. Good night, everybody.
Lynn, I hope you join us next Friday. Thank you to everyone.
Okay, John. Take care. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, anytime.
Moonshine Shoulders.
Anytime. That was fun.
Yes, fun. It's always fun.